Threats. Somebody calls you and says, I'll do this thing to you. That is a threat. But what is a threat when it comes to computer? So if you're working on your computer, if you're working on internet, anywhere, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, there are emails also. There are always a chance of something bad is going to happen. These are threats. These are threats. That is, for example, if this is your floor, house floor, and the glass broke, while you're walking, there will always be a threat that that glass piece can hurt your leg, your feet. It may happen, it won't. Never. But there is always a threat because that particular piece of glass is there. So that is a threat and we need to be aware of these threats. And we need to take action. First, we need to understand what are threats. So threats is or are the ways in which your information, normally your personal information, that can be leaked without even you being told or without you being aware of. So these are threats. Information just goes without your permission, without you being knowing. So first thing comes is theft, chori, burglary. Theft is all about stealing of information and even the computing device that we are calling as hardware. It can be a laptop, it can be a mobile, it can be a tablet. So this amounts to the hardware theft as well as the information theft. Whenever you go, you might be subjected to some pickpocketing or someone has stole some your content. So first thing is physical. This is the actual stealing of your physical device, computer or laptop. There is one more kind of theft, identity theft. So here a person, generally we call him as hacker. He steals your personal information and he takes your identity because he knows everything about you. So now he will pose that you are logged in or you are on your computer. Bank detail, credit card, OTPs, everything he's having because he has cloned your mobile. So he is taking your identity, which is a false identity. And because he is you or she is you, the hacker has gained access to you. And now he or she is able to perform all the illegal activity on your behalf. He is doing the wrong thing. You will be reprimanded under the law. This is identity theft. So you need to be very, very vigilant, careful. No one should take your personal identity. All this information are dear to you, important to you. Keep it in your lock and key. Now, software piracy. A software is being made, say Microsoft Windows or say Microsoft Office. Without any licensing, without any fees you have paid, you are using it. And you are not only using it, you are distributing it to different people. This is software piracy. Those people who have made this software, they also have family. They also have to feed their children, but you are just using it. This is unlicensed distribution. For example, a movie takes a lot of effort to make program, and then when it is about to release, it is released on internet using the piracy. So the unauthorized copies of the computer program, computer software, and there are many others. This is software piracy. Viruses. What are viruses? Coronavirus, COVID-19. Any other virus. Let me talk about bacteria, fungi. All these are harmful to us. There are certain which are good for us also. But viruses are normally bad for us. And your body will tell you, oh, you have got fever, you are sneezing, all these, you know. So computing device will give you a hint, surely, that there is a virus. It is going to affect or it has already affected. And it is not affecting in a good way. The virus has an intent of damage, malicious intent. So these are basically, viruses are nothing but programs only. The software you use, the apps you use, these are all good softwares. They are written in programming language. Similarly, in different programming languages, there are people who are bad people and they have bad intent, malicious intent, and they are writing these viruses in order to say steal something, to damage you, or just as fun. So viruses are computer programs who are made to damage your data, damage your information, damage your system. All intent is damaging, to steal your information. So there are different types of viruses. There are so many categories. Two of them we are going to discuss here. Worms and Trojan horses. Worms, just have an idea about these worms. They are self-replicating. Worms are viruses only. Similarly, Trojan horses can also be termed as viruses. So viruses or virus that replicate themselves, they spread everywhere without any piggybacking. This is worms. They are just replicating. Now it becomes difficult and almost impossible to remove them. They have all the damaging effect on your computing device, on your information. So worms, they don't need any piggybacking. Virus needs some program so that it gets attached, and they need some kind of event to initiate. Worms doesn't need that. Worms, when it enters your system, they know they don't need any, just network they need. They just replicate. That is why they are dangerous. That is why removing them is a task, big task. Privacy. We talked about the threats. Threats are those things, those scenarios which can hurt us, probably, not every time. We talked about theft. Theft is physical stealing, it can be. It can be someone stealing your identity. It can be piracy without even paying any amount. If you are using any software or distributing, that is software piracy. Viruses, these are computer programs that damage the data, information. It can be of various form. The more important is worms and Trojan horse. Worms, they replicate themselves. They don't need any piggybacking. They just spread every time, attack computer through the internet, various other means. Trojan horse. What is a Trojan horse? It was in a story. So what happened here was one king was not able to defeat the other one. So now he decided to gift a horse to the adversary. But this horse was containing the soldiers. It came as a gift. So it was disguised. So this Trojan horse is a virus which is disguised. That is, it will show you that I am friend of yours. This horse was kind of a friend, but when it reaches there, all the soldiers came out and they attacked. That is, the behavior of virus and destruction will take place, though you are thinking that this Trojan horse is our friend. It's just a virus, just meant to attack you without even you knowing. Trojan horse is one of the kind of virus like the worms. Online predator. What does it mean? You have seen the boys, the men, they try to allure women, girl, and they just want some inappropriate relationship. They want to trap them. They just want to use their body. These are online predator. Online you will find various people like this. Their main intention is to hurt you. For example, a 50 or 45-year man posing that I am 15 or 18 year and talking to a girl. Then after that, you will face bullying. And there are so many illegal activities online that can be a result of bullying. Online predators all fall in this category. Internet scams. Scams are to hurt you, to promise you something else, give you something else. That is, sometimes, various times, on internet, on email, on Gmail, on various platform, you get various attractive offers. These attractive offers are saying that you have got a huge money, or even you have won a lottery. What will you do? If you're getting $1 million just for say $100 or $1,000, that is, you will pay the money to claim the prize. You will deposit the money in their account without even knowing that this is a scam. But when you deposit this money, not only your money goes in vain to the people who have malicious intent, but also the credit card, the online banking that you have used, that is to deposit money, this can be later misused in any of the illegal activity. So scams are hurting you in multiple ways. The best way is to be careful on internet, is to be very, very skeptical